Okay, welcome back to Providence Cup. This is the other team versus the settling men. I think this the last match of the group stage. We have Chris X3, the admin and co-owner of something. How's it going, Chris? Yeah, it's a. I was just looking at the schedule. The time frame is really long, like a month long. I suppose it's because what 16 teams or something were anticipated, or 8 teams. Definitely. Yeah. We have Silvio, Silent Shotgun as the priest, Injected Poison as the Red Plumber for Francesca Nini playing for the Settling Men, Papier for the other team. I I mean, Yanini is I like think I mentioned when I cast the match the other day. Is at least like the single most experienced roulette player, has the most amount of matches and maps and rounds played. So yeah, wealth of experience, multiple titles across different communities, tournaments.
The spin from both of our players here.
Oh yeah, thanks. I guess my Discord audio wasn't playing. So welcome, Chris,
Nice.
once again.
Yeah, my commentary has been very insightful. You guys have
Well,
missed
yeah,
all
it
of it.
is. I mean, you've been very, very involved. I would say, like the backbone of all this. So anything you say is insightful because everything you say is information.
I guess I will say that the Settling Men, prior to this match, has only played one match. So this is their second out of three. So at this point, they have only earned 4 points. That was against TSM. That was a 4-6 result there. So definitely going to need to grab these points. Currently, group in the lead right now is TSM with 16 points, but they have already played all three of their matches. So if the Settling Men want to get in that top two, they're definitely going to have to score a good number of points in these next two matches. Considering, even more so, considering that the other team currently has 12 points.
Yeah, I mean, plenty of heavy hitters in both of these teams, though, so they can definitely pull their weight.
Yeah, for sure. I think just in terms of like aggregate experience, this match perhaps represents the greatest amount of experience that we've seen just in the group stage overall.
Yeah, absolutely. It's just if you look at this on paper, it just seems unfair to play against these names. It's like you see them sign up and like, what's the point even? And that's kind of how it is.
Yeah, these are the kind of matches that seem unfortunate when you're the one playing in the tournament, but are definitely exciting when you see that map draw as a viewer.
Yeah, both of them doing the exact same thing, really, just getting Silvio now. Red guns
Yeah,
for
we saw
Yanini though.
We saw from Papier a very standard 230 kill on Francesca. Just went ahead and grabbed that red plumber right at the beginning of the map and made his way over. Same thing for Yanini. And now that Silvio isolation is down, just gonna have to
Oh,
get that
what
priest disguise.
the chef?
Oh, Marcello. Yeah, he heard that scream. I couldn't tell because I didn't have the game sound playing on my end, but uh, yeah, that with that door busted open, if Silvio panics, which we did see that target lockdown, even though that was not a rip immediately, Marcello will hear that and come on in. Um, but yeah, Papier very solidly just needs to grab probably the free priest disguise and take out the cams at the
I
same
guess you
time.
could grab this NPC one too. Might be slightly 2 steps faster. Yeah, perfect timing. This it's almost I don't know how planned it is, but I
What's
was
the
just
priest's
saying
name? You
earlier.
probably know what his name is. Francesco or something? I don't know.
Yeah, Father Francesco. Everybody's friend something in Italy, so
Yep. Maybe him and DeSantis are married.
yeah, because they have the same first name.
Hidden lore. But yeah, silent shotgun. That's going to have been brought in. Hopefully, no throat moment where you forget your large firearm, and that would be a pretty quick finish on Sapienza from the other team.
Yeah, definitely. It's I think their play style is also very similar. Moo, Papier, and Observer even.
I think both teams have a good mix of players that some of them tend to take spins a little bit quicker, and some of them tend to take them a little bit more safer. I think there's a couple of those on both teams
Now,
here.
I do want to ask you this. So, in a situation like this with all these players that are just equally as good, do you strategize on who plays what map in what position? Because, like, you could be up 4-0 if you set it up in a way that the people are just faster in those maps. Like, does that matter, or do you think they just like, I like playing that map, so I'll play that one?
I mean, can only really guess for the most part, but I definitely do think that that's the most interesting thing about relay is, um, especially with how this is set up in the group stage. Whereas most of the time in the relay that we've seen before, all matches have been or all maps have been chosen by the players. Just to have things even here, we had one pick from each team and then one RNG. So there's a map that going in through the pick ban stage, you have no idea what it's going to be. Um, So I do imagine that a lot of it is just going to be I like to play this map more than the other two, so I'm going to be on this one. Um, but I suppose that if you have one player who you think is more likely to get that first try run on the early maps, it may be advantageous to put them in that position over the map that they might prefer slightly more. Um, because with how the group stage is set up, obviously, as you've alluded to, the the first two maps, getting those done very quickly is very important. If you end up getting stuck on the first map, you might not even get a chance to play the other two.
Yeah, I think we've seen both of that happening. I mean, just the last match we had the situation with the 0-4, and then it ended up being 4-4 with the other team coming back and almost winning. Not the other team as this team, but the team that was in the deficit.
Yeah, and I think here in the match right now, I think chat's right. I think Yanini might have ripped. I'm actually not sure from what, but right after the Silvio isolation, uh, there was nothing that really happened. Um, but um, he did turn red guns very suddenly without like much reasoning. So that may have been a body found from across the map. I'm actually not sure if he tranked the red plumber or not. If he didn't, then that's almost guaranteed to be the
Yeah,
cause of the red guns
definitely.
there.
You have to bring him in a little bit. So Haven Spin is out. What we got here? Tell us what you
Yeah,
think
sorry, I was
about that.
responding to one of the players about a question. So Tyson
Oh, okay.
Williams, we've got pistol in the gas suit. Stephen Bradley, loud SMG in the suit, and Ludmila Petrova neck snap as the waiter. So, not technically a
Nice.
four suit start as we see from Moo, given that there's the free swimwear in 47's hut.
Yeah, playing Haven just kind of complicated. And then I guess third map is New York. So obviously Observer playing it. I've seen him play a lot of New York.
Got Yanini running back to get that Silvio kill, and I think he's hoping that those guns are going to go back to green after Silvio is taken out there with the silent shotgun as the priest. For Moo, um, is going to need a loud SMG for Steven, which can be easily obtained on the map. He would have already had one off of Tyson's bodyguard. And pistol as well is going to be free. We're going to see him grab that silence one right there. So no loadout requirements whatsoever, not even required to
Yeah,
start in the suit.
Unizable should realize now. Oh, still red guns after Silvio is dead. Not sure if if his teammate could call it out as well.
I mean,
Again,
I suppose he could still be thinking it's server lag, or he could just simply not have noticed. Because other than that issue with the plumber from across the map, the rest of the run was completely fine. Not really any risk there. So might just be thinking that he's safe here.
yeah, I mean, I think server lag would also mean the kill wouldn't get checked off.
Yes, yes,
So I
they do
think
happen at the
it's
same time.
yeah, everything is done. We'll realize, I guess, at the rating screen. Hopefully, it doesn't go offline immediately. Yeah, there we go. 4 stars. Body found.
Yeah, they have not. I suppose they've noticed, especially given that they haven't pressed done. But I think he was checking which of the categories he failed Silent Assassin in, so that's going to be the restart there. Uh, Meanwhile, Moo has gone down and grabbed the gas suit and making his way back up to where he isolated Tyson on the theater. Put that bullet in his head, and significantly less risk of wall hacks than we've seen in tournaments past in that theater room. So should just be good to leave it on the ground.
It's gonna go across the villa though from the inside. Can be a little hectic, but
Your gas suit is a little bit strange in that it has full access to the bottom floor of the villa, but no access on the top floor. Even though
it's isn't it the same
there's
for the
no
tech one? Even though like there's a tech
yes,
person like right
yes.
in the jacuzzi.
It's just kind of weird because the tech crew have no access to the lab from the inside of the first floor. The only entrance there is the hidden passage, so it's weird that they have access at all. But uh, yeah, it looks like Moo is just waiting, maybe out some cycles here on this female
Yeah.
uh, Villa staff to try to make his way around on the other end. Hopefully, he doesn't have any issues with weird view cones on that guard that we see sitting down on the far end. Yanini now on the other side, back into things. Red Plumber making their way over to Francesco. Hopefully, no concerns this time.
Oh, that's a bullet distraction, so all good here for Moo. First kill done. Just gonna grab the yellow bodyguard.
I
Four
think that'll give
minutes, 20
him.
seconds. Well, it's kind of close. Can't still get the seeker done, though.
I think
It's gonna
that'll
be
give
tight.
him a resort guard enforcer on the way over here, but shouldn't really be any issues to move around that. And then um, probably going to see an attempt at a normal seeker on Steven. So that'll be soundproof, but hopefully he's able to make the timing on that at this point. 4 minutes 40 into the run. Then I'll have to move over to grab his suit uh, from the hut area.
Would be good. It's
Uh,
a bit touchy here. Oh, he's got the mimetic mine too. So probably gonna just do that and go
Ooh.
grab the suit.
Oh,
Whoa.
that's a rip again from Yanini. He goes to do the 230 isolation, but isn't aware that he has his shotgun on his back still. So that's an immediate gun flash lockdown on the guard when he moves in, and then that very quickly turns to
Oh
orange
yeah.
compromised.
So
Just needed to wait a little bit longer or drop the shotgun.
looks like yeah, Moo is setting up for a Steven kill, dropping the SMG, and might just go and grab the suit. Or might even go for Ludmilla here. Yeah,
Yeah, he
going for
may
the
be
waiter first.
concerned. He may be concerned potentially about Ludmilla's timing. He's still got a good bit of opportunity here. That is a very risky disguise grab with that
Yeah.
guard's potential view cones while he's in that
Yeah, as
animation.
he's drinking. That's crazy.
Um, yeah, just gonna grab the waiter right now and then return for Steven. Both that bathroom stall and the laundry room are going to be soundproof with 2 doors, so um, plenty of options there. Now, I imagine we're going to see him move to Ludmilla for a seeker shot, and then might just get that next snap kill and then go get the suit.
It's a really good timing here for Ludmilla, just getting there and oh, she's inside. I misjudged the positioning a little bit. Is there a shot from here? That's a brazen shot to take.
Yeah, I've
Maybe
never
from the other side.
I've never seen anything from down there. That's for sure.
Yeah, well, there's a shot here. It's still a bit risky to the right side. A lot
Yeah,
easier.
he may also end up with Ludmilla in the women's restroom, which is very quick fix. You just have to notice that it's happening. But that's a successful shot in there, and rest of the run is pretty safe as long as he doesn't try anything funny with the hand washer. I think should be fine. Uni's back here for the 230. Fully waits for that guard to fully move out of the way. There, he's got the kill. Even gonna box it. Just worried about where that body is going to be dragged. But gonna move down to Silvio now, and then he's gonna have to go get that priest disguise after that isolation. We
Just
saw the next snap there, yep, from Moo.
restart again for Yanini.
Yeah, I mean I think it's the same. I think he said the same exact. I think even at the beginning it was the plumber that was the issue.
Yeah, that's what I was saying when I saw it. It's not too far in. The guard does come very close to the entrance of the sewer area. You have to pull him back a lot more.
I mean it definitely makes sense in the heat of a match to not realize that as the player. I'm surprised though that the teammates haven't pointed that out so far.
Yeah,
Um,
definitely.
but I
Miss
mean,
shot. Oh no, nothing's going right here for Yanini as Moose picked up the swimwear.
he definitely doesn't need that trank dart for anything else in this run. Maybe he wants to have one to trank one of Silvio's guards, but not really any use for it besides that. So can definitely spare one here. Uh, see, Moo's going to try to get the Steven kill here. He has red guns, but that's just from Steven seeing the knockout on the guard. Just needs to make sure that he closes this door here. He'll be good to shoot and make it to an exit.
Finally go for the trank shot in the head.
Yeah, make sure
Grab
to
the
go
red.
for the head so he doesn't eat the dart, I guess.
Maybe the next update, there probably won't be any next update, but they'll have a reinforced dart that goes through all surfaces.
Yeah, hopefully they have reinforced maps too, because everybody keeps crashing on all of them.
Reinforced game.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Okay,
Um,
so we have um which one is okay.
we have a done here from Moo. That's 5 stars. Just under 10 minutes there, and then we're gonna move on to um, New York is the RNG third map, and that'll be that observer playing on there.
Just after this short break from Twitch. We have a silent shotgun as the investment banker, so pretty simple stuff.
Tense silent shotgun gameplay this match here. We see Yanini only about 10.5 minutes left on the spin timer. Very narrowly avoids getting full whooshed there, going through the kitchen with that shotgun. But I would say probably 2 full runs left. If he rips here very shortly for
Yeah.
Yanini. But New York from the other team is a very fast map to get for the end on RNG. So potentially lucky for them to maybe be able to seal this matchup before the settling men have a chance to finish here.
Yeah, and we were mentioning like how important points are for the settling men, and they haven't managed to get any with the observer halfway done with New York, basically.
Yeah, I think with observer, if he is able to finish New York here, that would definitely lock the settling men out of being able to make the knockout stage at this point.
Yeah. Very tough way to go out. Looks like setting up the Wi-Fi here. Yeah, it should be pretty easy at this point. Nothing complicated like loud explosive or anything like that, or some crazy disguise. She's gonna head straight
Does
for her computer.
does opt to start security, um, the normal start on New York, and then grab the guy that's doing cocaine in the bathroom for that disguise. Only has one trank dart here because of needing to bring that silent shotgun. So gonna have to try to get this KO chain quickly enough. It looks like he
Guess
does.
that guard doesn't hear. She didn't scream or anything. Easily done. Didn't bring the shotgun, could blow the door open, but doesn't really matter. It's got a massive lead, 2 maps worth of lead. And one more data disk left. Nice. I think he's got a backup trank and the snail as well. Lots of
Just needs
utility.
Fabian down here. Pretty much only way to rip at this point would be the God
Oh.
Enforcer one.
He walked away.
Oh,
Did that work? I
yeah.
think he still has a trank.
I,
Oh no, lots of
yeah, I
eyes
think he's
though.
out of
This
darts, so he's gonna have to lure man somewhere at this point, or I guess grab the
go
free
downstairs
trank.
from the IT. Go to the IT room. No, he's replanning. Oh no, just go to the
Oh
IT.
no, no, no.
I don't know. I guess that's faster. Just redo the whole thing. That's unfortunate.
Does give the settling men a chance here. Unini grabbing this priest disguise. Currently, red guns, as far as I'm
Where
aware, is
would the
only from
plumber go to
Silvio.
change his clothes? Is he gonna come in?
I have
There's no
no
box in there,
idea.
so actually, so no, never mind. I think it's the bonus mission where they have a box in there. Or is there a box in
Um,
that room? I can't remember at all.
I think it's just closets. I think the boxes don't count
Right, that's
uh,
what I mean. A closet, I
for
guess.
grabbing clothes. I don't think there's a pantry in there or a closet or whatever. But I have absolutely no idea where the nearest one
Yeah,
could
I
even be
forgot
from
to.
there. Um, So the settling men here are going to need at least 4 points out of this match, which means Observer is going to have pretty
He's gonna have to have a 10-minute New
significant number
York
of blunders here on New York.
because Haven's not gonna be fast.
And you need green guns now going towards the exit. I believe he does have an EMP there for the virus, so should be seen exiting Sapienza pretty shortly.
Ooh, guard turned around, almost saw it, but looks green gun still, and yeah, searching's gone, so all good. Attempt number 2 for Baby and Man's Disc. Another restart. Nope, I guess Yanini manages to complete it. Let's see who's the next player. Currymaker. Okay, Currymaker, obviously big fan of Haven.
Of course, that is the same Haven spin that we saw previously. Pistol out SMG and next snap. But that observer has gotten the data disk here. Just watching out for this enforcer. And I suppose maybe we will not see any of Currymaker thanks to the the Twitch ad system. But yeah, I believe that's going to be a 6-2 finish for the other team. Verified that. So let me adjust the scores here. And then I can put that into tournament as well. Everything should be good on the back end there.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. Curry just gets about 30 seconds of playtime, no playtime at all for Pidgey, and most importantly, the Settling Man only gets 2 points out of that.
Yeah, that is definitely, I would think, the only bad part about the relay format. Not really something that can be worked around, but sometimes you end up not being able to play during your match. But you do still get to help your teammates while they are playing, so there's definitely some interaction there.
Yeah, I think that's probably the idea. Was when it was created was that's why I was talking about like setting up people that can just just get a map done, even though it's not their favorite, but they can just do it faster than maybe somebody who likes the map.
I do like the commentary from Currymaker in the Discord. Pidgeotto is yet to lose a map because so far in this tournament he has not played one. So,
oh, unfortunate.
Still one more match to go.
All the trash talking is just
maybe Pidgey's gonna get map number 1 in the next match.
Yeah, they have to play the Janus Miracles with 4 points. I think it's pretty set at this point. TSM and TOT, the number 1 and 2, will advance. But
yes, mathematically, both groups have had their winners, their 2 winners decided. So for this one, it'll be the other team and TSM. The seating or the ordering could change there. But actually, no, it couldn't because it's just the Janus Miracles left. But then in Group B, as you see now on screen, Based Brothers and Fruit Van Hustlers will be the 2 teams advancing. We do still have another match to be played. It will not affect the results of the group stage. Of course, that will still be played out. No reason not to be. It'll be definitely fun for both of the teams to have that. So that will happen within the next week.
Yep, that was a little underwhelming from the Settling Men, but unfortunately they never got going after Sapienza. I think the only blunder the other team had was that missed what is that thing called? The snail?
Yeah, the snail. Yeah.
Other than that, it was a pretty clean run. Very hard to compete with if you're not perfect yourself. But yeah, TSM and the other team will advance into the semis for the next stage, and Base Brothers and Fruit Van Hustlers for Group B.